Hey, Steven, how are you?
I'm doing good, Shane. How are you?
Good, good.
Doing real good, actually.
Yeah, things are good.
Things are good.
So we have some massive news that we'd like to bring you today, and what is that?
Well, yesterday we had a visit from Governor Kathy Hochul, who presented the Buffalo Naval Park with a check for...
$10 million.
So, what does that mean for us?
Well, this means that we now have secured all $21 million to begin the process of going to dry dock.
Fantastic. We are, 2 years in the making. We couldn't be happier that we've got to this point.
Yeah, this is, the support from viewers and subscribers like yourselves. We've gotten a couple $100,000 from donations from the public and people.
And that really goes to show how much the community really cares about what we're doing. And
not just locally or online. I mean, we've gotten donations from Germany and Ireland, of course, and things like that. But so in April of 2022, we secured about $8 million in federal funding.
Yep.
And about 500,000 of that was spent on the winter survivability plan for the Sullivans.
Right. And that's important because we needed to make sure we could get to dry dock. So if we didn't have that plan in place, Buffalo winters are brutal. I think everybody saw the Christmas 2022 blizzard, which was, if you haven't, you could go find that video.
And we'll link a few videos in the description here for you.
Yeah, for sure.
To do a review and to follow up. So that left about 7.5 from Schumer's office, all right? And then yesterday, Kathy Hochul comes with the check. She brings $10 million. The city of Buffalo committed $1 million. The county of Erie committed
another
$1 million. Assembly Leader Crystal Peoples-Stokes committed $500,000. And another state senator, Sean Ryan, pledged $1 million. So we had 7.5. Yesterday we secured 13.5, equaling 21 million. But this isn't just the Sullivans, is it?
It's not. It's also the Croaker, and I think that's because we all learned an important lesson in April of 2022 about preservations. And it wasn't just us. I think it was museum ships across the world realized the severity of just the elements that can destroy these ships, right? Some of them are 80 years old now, and they were made to last, 20 years?
Yeah.
25 years tops.
Sure. 25 years.
So the reason, the Croaker's so important too is because now we have these plans in place to make sure that we're doing the preservation properly, the way it should be done. I'm not saying we weren't in the past, it's just we've learned so much to really just put it as a top priority. Preservation is one of the sticking points in our mission statement, and just as museum people, we know how important preservation is.
Right, absolutely. It's and the museum ships have really stepped up to give us assistance. What can they? They reached out. What can we do? How can we help? Worked recently with 5 other museum ships about their dry docking experiences. So I'm kind of collating all of that data and using it as a guide map and a way forward with all of the other staff here that's going to be involved.
It's actually an exciting time for dry docking and museum ships. The USS Kidd, USS Texas, USS New Jersey, and then
the
now
Cobia
us.
is going.
The
Cobia is going soon, up in Manitowoc, and of course Paul with the Cod. They just came back a couple of years ago. So the USS Croaker is not in the condition that the Sullivans are in, but Paul made it his mission. Paul, our president and CEO, made it his mission to say, if we can get the Sullivans going, let's just take the Croaker as well. And now we're in the phase of researching dry docks. We've certainly mentioned other dry docks in the past, and it probably will be one of those. We just don't know for sure yet. Timelines, we don't really know yet as well, though we've talked about those in the past.
Yeah, and we'll be documenting everything from now until dry dock. Now that we know we're going and we know this is happening, it's going to be constant updates and constant celebrating. Celebrating the dry docking, celebrating the Sullivans and the Croaker. And just one other point about the Croaker, one of the things we learned now is it's about being proactive, not reactive. Correct. And I think that's an important part of why the Croaker is going to go with the Sullivans.
Right. And then we'll begin a plan for the Little Rock.
Yes, we will.
right? But her armor belt is protecting her for now. But maybe a 5-10 year plan for the Little Rock. But this is fabulous news. 2 years in the making, massive news that in one fell swoop, we have received all the money that we need. Of course, as Steven said, we're going to be bringing you updates. Now the real kind of work begins. It's going through the ship. If there's any other artifacts on board, things that can be removed, it's getting those off, cataloging them, just like the kids doing currently or have just wrapped up. And this is going to be a very exciting time. If you're a fan of dry docking, you've maybe gone to Texas or New Jersey, we're working on marketing and how best to market this as well, or at least we'll be starting those talks.
Yeah.
And you're going to be along for the ride. Thank you so much.
Big thank you to Senator Schumer, Majority Leader People Stokes, Governor Hochul, Senator Ryan, the City of Buffalo,
County of Erie,
but most importantly, you guys, because you've done your part and you've given what you can, and that means a lot to us.
Awesome. If you're ever able to get up here, maybe when we're getting ready to move her, if you want to come watch on the pier side, we're going to do. So part of the money is, if you've seen other videos, is we got to dredge, we got to move the Little Rock, we got to shift her upriver a little bit, up the Buffalo River, remove some of these mooring pylons here that are about 20 feet into the riverbed, and bumpers, get those removed, and then we can move Croaker and the Sullivans.
Yeah.
Can't thank you all enough. Steven and I and all of our staff are very excited about this. We've been talking about it for so long, now it's here.
Yeah, it's happening.
And it's time to roll.
Time to roll.
Very good. We got a lot of work to do. We'll be mapping it out.
And you'll be along for the ride the whole way.
That's right. Just like you've been supportive of other ships in dry dock, I know this will interest a lot of you. Or many of you.
For all of you.
All of you. Thanks so much, everybody. Thanks for sharing this massive news with us. And we'll see you again soon.